Alexa, play. Hi, Pause. How are you? Oh, man. Oh, shit, the bed. Alexa, volume 4. Alexa, volume 5. What's wrong with this song, man? It's gonna bust out so loud here in like 2 seconds. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, sassy and smart assy. I was just looking at your name in my share list and going, I don't know, do I share to that person? I don't know anymore. Hello, I am enough. Where have you been? Yeah, I have too. Yeah, I noticed that. I understand that part. I think this is actually gonna play the whole album, not the song I asked for. Alexa, turn off. All right, guys. So, a couple things that I just wanted to pan out here, right? I don't like it when people like put words in my mouth or assume my position on a topic. It bothers me. I do want to respond to MJ saying something about the cops getting Mike's phone and then getting his Discord and how we're all cooked. I think that is one of the funniest fucking things I've ever heard in my entire life. I love that they live in that delusional world that they just aren't well informed on, right? Do you all think that we're like a crime family, like the Gotti rebirth or something? Like RICO charges? Like, what do you really think was going on in those discords? This is so weird to me, dude. When I heard her say that, I was like, what kind of like idea do you have about a Discord when you say something like that? I think that was the funniest shit I have ever fucking heard, MJ. Here we go with the fucks. Hey, White Georgia, or yeah, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go. So, pause. Shiny, I am enough. So we're hitting at the door. Like, you pull that up, the quiet one. I don't know. What do we think about the quiet one? I'm on the fence. So what do I do when I'm on the fence? I block. If you don't interact with my chat at all, if you don't say anything, I get it, you got silent watchers, but I go down. I go down quick and in a fucking hurry. And then I lose my account to be for being underage. And I'm not putting up with the fuck shit anymore. So nobody's going to be in here because I don't give a fuck about numbers and I'm not here for money. Y'all have an agenda when you come here. You have a purpose, a reason, and that's to fill your fucking pockets. That is not why I'm here. So I don't care if I'm talking to 5 people. If you do not interact in my chat, if I do not recognize your name off the top of my motherfucking head, you're getting blocked. Because regardless of how many people are in my live, I know for a fact the people that want to hear it are going to hear it. I'm tired of it. I think it's pussy behavior. I think it's scary bitch behavior that you want to run your mouth, but every time I go live and mention your name, you want to take me down. That's scary bitch behavior for me, baby. Which is exactly what I was talking about earlier. About saying that you were going to greenlight Mallory because you don't want her to get to say what she has to fucking say. You know what? You know what I've noticed, and I've noticed a long time on this app? Don't come here and make any kind of sense. If you come here and you start making sense to people, they want to silence you. I, for one, I've fucking had it. I've been silenced so much in the amount of time that I've been on this app, now I just don't accept it. And if you move like that, if you move at the orders of one person, if one person tells you, hey, go attack this person, you're just as fucking bad. Then it makes me think you're a little bitch to somebody else. And I ain't never gonna be nobody's bitch. Yes, I know that. I was watching that. All right. Unfortunately, I'm going to address this because I hate when stuff's said in front of 300 fucking people and then 300 people adopt that as the fucking truth. So, A, I don't sit with Mallory. I do not. Do you see me? Am I in her box every day? Am I in her chat every day? Every live she has? Am I there? No, ma'am. Do Mallory and I have an alliance? No, ma'am. Have Mallory and I discussed some things that have gone on in this fucking app? Goddamn right. Just like you all discuss all kinds of fucking things, right? Do I have a problem with Mallory? I honestly do. And I'm pretty sure I've told Mallory that. Mallory turned on me on a dime, called my fundraiser scamming, and has never apologized. I will never have an alliance with her. I will respect her as an individual. I will respect her opinion. And I'll keep it motherfucking pushing. I don't like that. I don't like that movement either. Now, as far as this playing of the clip, here we go. Tropical Sprite, you're out. Because now I can see when the when the reports start, because I saw you come in here. And I just got a warning, so. Now, playing that clip of Mia Mallory about the essay, and then MJ coming behind, scratching her head, fucking,
I wonder if Snark really, if she still feels that way since she's sitting with Mallory and all, I wonder.
I feel the same exact fucking way. You thought I was gonna come here and change my fucking opinion? I feel exactly that way. How I feel about that will never change. When I got up in her box and I said those things, I meant those things. And here, me being the victim of violent sexual assault, and any other woman that has been a victim of violent sexual assault is going to have a very hard time connecting to that. I don't care what the opinion is. It's how I feel as a victim of rape. That's how I feel. That is never going to change. And for you to assume that I would change my position on that for the motherfucking internet makes it super clear that you have no fucking clue who I am, lady. Can I sympathize with her? Can I empathize with her? Absolutely. Do I like that that happened to her? Absolutely not. But I cannot relate to that as SA. I can't. And I'm not even going to go into my life because you guys rip that apart too. I have really good reasons for not being able to relate to that. Which brings me to my next point. Tekla seemed to think that somebody posting a video about me and Mallory, and then me saying that there's a group of people on here making other people question how they see somebody as an RSO, right? Somebody that has been convicted or pled guilty to that crime. And then you're telling possible victims that they shouldn't feel that way. That's fucked up. I don't think anybody should be on this app trying to get people to accept something that is against their feeling to accept. There's reasons why they can't accept it. There's reasons why they're uncomfortable with it. There's reasons why they don't want to be around it. And they are entitled to every one of those reasons without a group of people telling them they shouldn't feel that way. That's fucking gross. I don't like it. Now, also, I just saw Tekla on live when I was getting into a Boods live tell you that she had a new computer built for her son, right? And she thanked a campaign. The only campaign I can think of is a TikTok campaign. So it is fine for you to come here, do a campaign, and then build a computer for that boy. But it is not okay for Alyssa to let people help her in a personal issue. I have issue with that. Because that, ma'am, is exactly the person you've been on this app since the beginning. Gimme, 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 but don't give it to nobody else, or I'm gonna talk about them. Also, I find that motherfucking gross. I heard you talk about Alyssa like you fucking knew her. You don't even know the girl, but you were talking about her getting money for her rent. But you can collect all the money you want, and it's not a fucking problem. Bye, Linda. Bye, Grandma. Hi, Crystal. Now, hi, Firebird. Greed is awful, y'all. Greed is really bad. So, and it's one hell of a fucking motivator, boy. It is one hell of a motivator. I don't got time for it. I don't got time for ugly behavior all the time while talking about somebody else being ugly in behavior. Another thing, y'all are so fucking worried about my motherfucking teeth. You know what I think it is? Who said, somebody said something. Oh yeah, she said she'd have teeth and a blah, blah, blah. Bitch, when I want to put those motherfuckers in, I will. And what is really the problem? Hold on 1 second. My bad. Now, do you know how hard it is for an individual that is raising a disabled child? Do you know how hard it is to prioritize yourself? Do you know how hard it is to prioritize your health? Baby, I've been working on it for 3 years. Do you know getting those teeth removed was the first step I took in prioritizing and getting my health under control so that I can be here longer for her? And that's exactly what the fuck I did. I think what it is you don't like it that I have the confidence to come here with no motherfucking teeth and cuss motherfuckers out whenever I want. Teeth, no teeth, I'm gonna say what I have to say, baby. Maybe y'all would stay off the internet. Not me. If I got something to say, you're gonna motherfucking hear it. Knitting Grandma. Yeah, see ya. Oh, everybody cares about my teeth. Everybody. Everybody has something to say about how I talk. Bada, bada, bada. Hey, by the way, they're supposed to be here Thursday. I'm getting motherfucking closer. But I think it's weird that you guys constantly talk about that. When I couldn't give zero, I give zero fucks about how you feel about it. I'm gonna mute really quick. My dog's about to lose her mind. I don't want you all to hear it. Ah, yeah, yeah. Here, you know what I get? I get a food box every 2 weeks. That's called using resources. You'll make fun of me for that too, right? Oh, we got a bag of chips. We got corn Chex Mix. We got a loaf of bread. We got some hamburger buns. We got some, oh, we got peanut butter. I haven't had peanut butter. I keep forgetting to get it. Got some ground meat, some milk, and some manwich make. Not a bad food box. Hey, got it. Listen, you better start taking it. If you got resources and you need them, baby, you better tap into them. Because it's only going to get worse from here. We judge so many people for so many different things. We judge people for their teeth. We, without knowing, their like medical background. We don't know anything about them. We just criticize them for their teeth. Some people, they have trouble, right? They have a little bit of trouble in life. They can't make their rent. What are we going to do? We're going to criticize them, criticize the fuck out of them, drag them, lie about them. We're definitely going to fucking lie about them. Don't worry about that. The lies will be there. That's what you guys do. That's what you guys do. It's okay if you're doing a TikTok campaign and making money. But if a group of people want to help out their friend, they're going to talk about you. Because why? Because they didn't get that money. Because we already know that one person has ripped off her own friends. Ripped off her own friends. Right? It's been talked about. We all know it is fact. But here we are. Alyssa better not get help with her rent or I'm going to have something to say about it. So-and-so better not get... I've watched it for fucking years. I'm tired of it. I've had it. Constant criticism of other people. Yeah, punching down for no reason, period. No, I didn't pause. I'm sorry. I can look at it now, though. Yeah, Becca Lynn, you're not kidding. What I've watched Alyssa go through has broken my heart. It really has. Megan, you're fucking trash, bitch. I don't give a fuck about that apology. I don't give a fuck. The fact that you got up in that box, hey Chevy, how are you? The fact that you got up in that box and did her like that, why do y'all follow these people? Like, I don't get it. Everybody has watched Megan turn into a fucking monster. I've literally watched it in front of my own face. How does that woman have friends here and those friends aren't going, hey Megan, man, what are you doing? Like, reel it the fuck in, bitch. No, ma'am. Ham or turkey. The whole lot of you. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. But listening to her say, oh, we got a computer built for him. I have to thank that campaign for that. Well, then let others thank the people that are fucking helping them or doing things for them and keep your greedy ass mouth fucking closed. Can't fucking do it. People out here suffering, literally going hungry, suffering, can't pay their bills, can't pay their rent, and then you sitting there on disability times 3, judging somebody else. I've had my fill. Shit, Pam can work. Why can't Pam work? Pam can work. Why isn't Pam working? Why the fuck ain't tech working? I'd give you all 1 week in my shoes and you'd go home crying. 1 fucking week. I'm so tired of watching people get torn down for things that everybody's going through while other people sit back and constantly punch them down. That was exactly the perfect words. Punch them down. And then kiki about it. MJ, You taking and reveling so hard in a person going to jail, losing their freedom, and then turning around and asking for prayers for your mother, baby, that is not how that works. You don't take fucking joy in somebody else's pain and then ask for prayers in the next motherfucking breath. Now, you ain't had a crash out in a while, so there it is. There it is, because I literally can't take it anymore. People are allowed to feel how they feel about things. There's no reason for anybody to come behind them telling them they can't feel that way and they shouldn't feel that way, and that there's reasons. Let me give you reasons why you shouldn't feel that way. You have no idea what anybody else has been through in their life to look at something and be like, I can't do that. That they are allowed. They are the fuck allowed. Yeah, absolutely. I'm a big fan of fun facts.
I can set a reminder for that.
No, Alexa, turn off. Who was even talking to you?
I was responding to your medication reminder.
Oh, well, I didn't even get
You
that.
asked about setting up a reminder.
No, I
was just
didn't.
following up on that conversation.
No, I didn't.
I see.
Yeah.
The medication reminder was actually triggered by your daily medication timer routine at noon. My
My-
mistake for mixing that up with our conversation.
I'm not a fan of AI, y'all. Lie detectors are not able to be FOIA'd. Well, go figure. Listen, I know him, okay? This is real life for me too, because I know him. Listen, here's the thing. Because I'm not here to completely shit on him. I'm just here to tell you that people have a right to their feelings about it. They should not be talked to or tried to be convinced not to feel that way. That is my point here. You can feel about it how you want to. The next person can feel about it how they want to. Everybody has a right to feel any way they do about it. I'm tired of hearing, well, you need to look at this and you need to look at that. If they feel that way, they feel that way, let them. There's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing you can do about that. Quit trying. It's infuriating. I feel bad for the people that have to listen to it, that have been victims in their life and feel some sort of way about that. It is bothering the fuck out of me. Those are all actual facts. And that's another thing, man. If you need a stronger case for yourself, I'm afraid, because or don't even get a stronger case. Just accept it and let people feel how they want to about it. That's all. That's really all I'm asking. Quit with the pressure. Quit with the, well, if a whole group of people feels like this, then I should feel like that. I don't want anybody to change their opinion or view if it's coming from a place of something may have happened to you or your family member in your life. I don't think you should be put in that position by anybody. Period. It's infuriating, and I feel awful for people that may like have a mental struggle. Oh, well, I really like this group of people, but I don't align with them on that. You know what I mean? And having to question how they feel about that. Nobody should ever question how you feel about RSOs, uh, violent sexual predators, child molesters across the board. Everybody, I feel, should have the same feeling, but they don't. There are people that sympathize. There are people that excuse. That's it. My point is everybody is allowed to feel how they want to about it. If I don't like the fact that people sympathize and I want to talk, I'm allowed. Because I don't believe that anybody should be sympathizing with a child predator. Ever. Leave people the fuck alone. It's exhausting. You guys go, I mean, I know. I don't know how you do it. I mean, I do know how you do it. I do know why you do it. I do know why you spend so much time here. I do know why. That live was 3 hours long. I'm like, man, I want to watch this live. I should watch it on live. I'm like, I ain't got 3 hours to fucking do that. You make the time because it's lucrative. You make those large amounts of time, 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hour lives, because it's fucking lucrative. It's literally your fourth income. So don't worry, because there's no struggle there, baby. But we'll have the nerve to come to the internet and talk about a struggle. And then criticize somebody else's fucking struggle. It's a wild frame of mind, man. A wild frame of mind. This motherfucker just told me time's up. That I had a time restriction set. Glenda, how are you? Glenda! Hey, Glenda, are you still here? I have a question. I think it's crappy certain things get brought up at all and weaponized. Yeah, like my sexual assault. Nobody had fuck all to say about that, though. Nobody cared about that. Glenda, though. Glenda, I saw you in a chat asking Sunshine why you got blocked from her live, that you didn't do anything. And that is, in fact, the woman that came to the internet and told an ignorantly horrible story about my sexual assault. Continually, in fact. Anybody in here willing to vouch for Glenda the Good Witch? Because I'm probably going to block her. Because, again, I have a hard time with that. How you can sit in Sunshine's live and ever think that you'd be welcome here. Or ever want to be in Sunshine's live and think you'd be welcome here. Glenda doesn't want to be here to answer that question, though. All right, Glenda. See ya, baby. Hold on. All right, guys, I gotta go. See, that's what I mean. You know what? I wish I had the fucking time to just sit on live all day and make that my income, or sit on live all day and just run my motherfucking mouth. But that ain't the way my fucking life works. So that's what you got for today. Probably won't be back for quite some time.